Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my YouTube channel Calculus and Mathematics Learning. In the previous video I started and commenced with ETEA Engineering test of 2019 mathematics portion. In the previous video I solved the first 10 MCQs of mathematics portion of engineering test of 2019. In today's video I am going to solve further next 10 MCQs related with the same test 2019 engineering test. So let's move toward MCQ number 11. It tells that slope of tangent to the curve y is equal to x cube plus 5 at the point 1, 2 is. So move to the solution of this MCQ number 11 of 2019 engineering test. It tells that we have slope of tangent to the curve. We are going to find the slope to this curve. The curve is equal to y is equal to x cube plus 5. It is present. So you know that we are going to find the slope of tangent to this curve. So slope is actually equal to the derivative of the function. So find the derivative of this function with respect to x, differentiate both sides with respect to x, it becomes dy by dx will be equal to differentiate this side also with respect to x, x cube plus 5. So our dy by dx will be equal to d by dx of x cube is actually the power will come to the front and we will subtract 1 in the power, so 3 minus 1 gives us 2. This is the derivative of x cube according to the generalized power rule. 5 is a constant, its derivative is 0. Now we are going to find the slope or derivative at the point 1 and 2. This one is actually x and this 2 is actually y. So dy by dx at the point 1 and 2 will be 3 will comes down as it is, x is actually equal to 1. So put 1 over here, it becomes 3 into 1 square. So 3 into 1 square gives us 1, 1 into 3 gives us 3. So the derivative of the function y with respect to x of the actually the slope of this curve is 3. So the correct option for this MCQ number 11 is option number D. Now move to the next MCQ number 12. It tells that find the integral, definite integral, upper limit is 2 and the lower limit is under root of 2. Remember, integral with the limit is called the definite integral and the limit with the integral without limits are called indefinite integral. So find the indefinite integral of upper limit is 2, lower limit is square root 2. Find the integral of 1 over x into square root of x square minus 1 into dx. So remember that you know that derivative of the function secant inverse x is always equal to 1 over x square root of x square minus 1. So over here the integral upper limit is 2, lower limit is square root 2. Move to the solution. Over here we present with 1 over x into square root of x square minus 1. So remember it's 1 over x into square root of x square minus 1 and dx. Remember that integral of 1 over x into square root of x square minus 1 is secant inverse x. Why? Because if we differentiate secant inverse x, it will give us again 1 over x into square root of x square minus 1. These are the opposite phenomena of each other. Now apply the upper limit and lower limit. Upper limit is 2 and the lower limit is square root 2. Now first put 2 over here in the place of x, then put the negative sign and then put the square root 2 over here. So it becomes secant inverse. So x is plus 2, so put 2. After this put negative sign and now put x square root 2 over here. So it becomes secant inverse square root of 2. Now you know that cos inverse 1 over 2 is equal to cos inverse 1 over 2 is equal to 60 degree, or we can write it pi by 3. So over here we have 2. It means that we will reciprocate this term, so cos will reciprocate to secant inverse 2. So secant inverse 2 will always be equal to pi by 3, 60 degrees. So pi by 3. And over here we have negative sign. You also know that cos inverse of 1 over square root of 2, this is equal to 45 degree, which can be written as pi by 4. So over here this is the reciprocal form of 1 over square root 2. And secant is also the reciprocal of cos inverse. It means that secant inverse root 2 is always equal to pi by 4. So put pi by 4 over here. Now over here the LCM of 3 4 is 12. So write 12. So 3 multiply 4 gives us 12. Multiply the same 4 with pi, it becomes 4 pi. After this we have negative sign. 4 multiply 3 gives us 12. Multiply the same 3 with pi. So it becomes 3 pi. So 4 pi minus 3 pi gives us pi and divided by 12. So this is actually the required and desired answer. So the correct option for this MCQ number 12 is option number D. Now move to the next MCQ number 13. It tells that a homogeneous equation of degree 2 has parallel lines only when 4 conditions are given. Remember that the two lines will be parallel only when the angle in between them is either 0 or either 180 degree. So let's suppose these two parallel lines are they make an angle of 0 degree. So when one line is just like this and one line is this, so in this case they make an angle of 180 degree, but in this case these two lines are anti-parallel, but they are talking about parallel lines. So in case of parallel line, the angle should be equal to 0. So over here we have a formula that tangent theta is equal to 2 into square root of h square minus ab over a plus b. So over here, let's suppose if I put a is equal to negative b, a is equal to negative b, so it will give us infinity, and this is tangent theta gives us infinity only when the angle is 90 degrees. So this option is incorrect because they are talking about parallel line. At 90 degrees the lines are perpendicular. Now after this, if I put a is equal to negative b over here, this will also give us if I put a is equal to h square, if I put h square is equal to ab, h square is equal to ab. So in this case, tangent theta will be equal to 2 into, that tells that h square minus ab will be equal to 0, so it becomes h square is equal to ab. If I put h square ab, it becomes ab minus ab divided by a plus b. So that tells that a should not be equal to negative b, a should not be equal to negative b. So we write it just like same a plus b. So ab minus ab gives us 0, so its whole term will be equal to 0. So tangent theta gives us angle 0 only when they are parallel. Over here the angle is 0 degree. Now in this option we have two options, h square minus ab is equal to 0 and h square minus ab is equal to 0. These two options are correct, but over here if we put a is equal to, over here we have a is not equal to b, and over here if I put a is equal to negative b, so this will give us not 0 degree. It means the correct option for this MCQ is option number A. Now move toward the next MCQs of ETEA Engineering Test of 2019, MCQ number 14. It tells that order of the differential equation 2x minus y plus 3 into dx plus y minus 2x minus 2 into dy is equal to 0 will be. So taking the given differential equation 2x minus y plus 3 into dx plus y minus 2x minus 2 into dy is equal to 0. Now divide this whole differential equation with dx. So over here by dividing with dx, they will cancel out with each other. We left with 2x minus y plus 3. And over here divide with dx and also divide on the right hand side with dx. So over here we left with y minus 2x minus 2 dy by dx, and over here we left with 0. Now after this, shift this side on the right hand side, it becomes negative time of 2x minus y plus 3 and divide with y minus 2x minus t. So the differential equation dy by dx is equal to minus into 2x minus y plus 3 over y minus 2x minus 2. Remember that order of the differential equation is the order of the highest order derivative occurring in the differential equation. So over here we have just only one time derivative present. We have not d square y by dx square is not present, d cube y by dx cube is not present. Over here just dy by dx is present. So remember that order of the differential equation is the order of the highest order derivative. So over here we have just 1 dy by dx, so that tells that the highest order derivative. So over here the power of this differential equation is 1. The highest order is 1. It means that the order of this differential equation is 1. So the correct option for this MCQs will be option number B. Now move to the next MCQs, MCQ number 15. It tells that which one of the following functions are homogeneous. So 4 options are given. Move to the solution. Remember the function will be homogeneous if it follows the condition. The condition is f of lambda x, lambda y should be equal to lambda power n f of xy. If the function follows this condition, then the function will be homogeneous. Let's suppose I take option A. It tells that x sin y plus y sin x. So here we will replace x with lambda x and y with lambda y. So replace x with lambda x, y with lambda y, y with lambda y, x with lambda x. So remember from over here, sin is a function and y x and lambda y is an inner function. So we cannot take y common from sin. So that's why this does not define the homogeneous function definition. It means this function does not satisfy the homogeneous function. Now after this, option number D is also sine function, sine inverse function. So this also does not define the homogeneous function. So option A and D are incorrect. And look at option number C. Over here we have x square minus x square y. So replace x with lambda x, it becomes lambda x whole square. Replace x with lambda x, it becomes lambda x whole square. Replace y with lambda y. Now over here it becomes lambda square x square. Over here it becomes lambda square x square into y. Now after this, let's suppose I take lambda square common. So by taking lambda square common, over here we left with x square, and over here we have x square minus x square into, over here we have lambda square x square and lambda y. So by taking lambda square common, we left with x square and minus x square lambda y. So over here we have an extra lambda, and the original function is x square minus x square y not lambda, it means that this also does not define the condition. The only function which define the homogeneous is option number B. Over here we have x e power y by x plus y e power x by y. So replace x with lambda x and y with lambda y. It will give us f of lambda x lambda y is equal to lambda power 1 f of x y. It means that this function is a homogeneous function of degree 1. So the correct option for this MCQ number 15 is option number B. Now move to the next MCQ number 16. It tells that find f small x of f of xy is equal to sine inverse xy is. F small x means that we will differentiate the given function partially with respect to xo. So move to the solution of this MCQ number 16. Our function f of xy is equal to sine inverse xy. Remember that derivative of a function sine inverse x is always equal to 1 over under root of 1 minus x square. Now over here inside sine inverse we have inner function xy. So replace x with xy. So it becomes sine inverse xy derivative will be 1 over 1 minus x replaced with xy, it becomes x square y square. So this is actually the required derivative of this function 1 over under root of 1 minus x square y square. But remember, this xy is an inner function, so we will also find the derivative of this function partially with respect to xo, because in the given question we are going to find partial derivative with respect to x of y. So over here this y will play the role of constant over here, so take it outside, so it become y, and partial derivative of x with respect to x gives us 1 divided by under root of 1 minus x square y square. So y multiply 1 gives us y divided by under root of 1 minus x square y square is the required derivative. So the correct option for this MCQ number 16 is option number A. Now move to the next MCQ number 17. For non-linear function f of x is equal to 0, Newton-Raphson method will be. So for the correct option for this MCQ is option number A. The formula is xi plus 1 is equal to xi minus f of xi over x f prime of xi, while I must be start from 0, 1, 2, 3. In the option number C, this is start from 1, 2, 3, so this is incorrect option. It must be start from 0. Now in option number A, B, C, over here we have f of xi by x, this is incorrect. And over here it is f of x over f of xi, this is also incorrect. The correct option for this MCQ is xi minus f of xi over f prime of xi, while I must be start from 0, 1, 2, 3. So the correct option for this MCQ number 17 is option number A. Now move to the next MCQ number 18. It tells that the accuracy of approximation can be improved when approximating strip has option A parabolic arc, B square, C trapezoid, and option D is rectangle. Correct option for this MCQ is option number C is the right option. Explanation. Trapezoid rules call for the approximation of area under the curve by putting trapezoids under the curve and regularly spaced interval. So as we increase the number of trapezoid by increasing the number of division in the interval, accuracy will be increases. So that's why we use trapezoid. The formula is integral of upper limit b lower limit a f of x dx will be 1 over 2 into f0 plus 2 f1 plus 2 f2 2 into f of n minus 1 plus fn. Del x can be found out by b minus a by n. B is upper limit, a is lower limit. So upper limit minus lower limit divided by n is the total interval given in the given question. And f0 can be generated by putting the values in the let's suppose we have lower limit given. So the let's suppose a function is f of x is equal to x square. So how can we find f0? Just put the value of x over here, and 2 f1 f2 f and goes toward f of n. So it means that f1 f2, this is actually the new iteration. So the new iteration will be generated by the previous iteration. So that's why the correct option for this MCQ number 18 is option number C. Now move to the next MCQ number 19. It tells that equations having common solutions are called linear equations, homogeneous equations, simultaneous equation, and the last option is none. Correct option for this MCQ number 19 is option number C, simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equation are those equations in which there are more than one linear equation is given. Over here the one linear equation x minus y is equal to 1 in term of two variable x and y, and the second linear equation is equal to 3 is equal to y minus 2x. This is also the linear equation in two variable x and y. So for solving these two linear equation, it will give us x is equal to -4 and y is equal to -5. So the common solution is actually the value of x and y. So it means the correct option for this MCQ is option C, simultaneous equation. Move toward MCQ number 20. It tells that a vector can be multiplied by a number. The number may be dimensionless, dimension scalar, negative all. Remember that vector can be multiplied by any quantity. Either the quantity is dimensionless, either the quantity is scalar dimension, and either the quantity is negative. So it means the correct option for this MCQ is option number D, all. Move to the next MCQ. It tells that transpose of a rectangular matrix will be rectangular matrix, diagonal matrix, square matrix, scalar matrix. Remember that rectangular matrix are those matrix in which the frequency of rows and column is unequal. Let's suppose we have a matrix A which is equal to 1 and 2. So the order of this matrix is, over here we have 1 row and over here we have 2 columns. So the order of this matrix is 1 and 2. So the row is 1 and column is 2. This is not equal, the frequency is not equal. It means that this matrix is rectangular. Now let's suppose take the transpose of this matrix. So this 1 2 is actually is in row, so it will convert into a column. It become 1 and 2. So over here the order is 2 rows and 1 column. So it again gives us a rectangular matrix. It means the transpose of a rectangular matrix is still rectangular matrix. So the correct option for this MCQ number 21 is option number A.